the frame warp on this thing. Hi and welcome back. In the previous video we took care of the weather stripping around the head pillar of the back of the cabin, right here, across here. Today we're going to take care of around the windshield, and if we have time, get to the seal around the target tops on each side of it. So the first thing we have to do today is take the target top off, and that'll give us access to the weather stripping around the window and down the side pillars. So it would allow us to remove it and start replacing the weather stripping with the new seal. Alright, so we have the target top off. I put it back here on the back deck, leave it there, and this is going to give us access to the windshield weather stripping. And yeah, it doesn't look too bad up here near the top, but down here it's all chewed off and just peeling away. It's actually coming right out of the track itself, so that way we got that there. And then the same over here, it's actually coming right out of its track that it sits in. Alright, so we have a screw up here, right here, and actually with the packet it comes with push pins. The same style push pins that we used on down here are for this, but this one has a screw in it, and it has a screw on this side as well. And now you can actually see why removing the seats was such a good idea, because I can just walk right across this thing without having to worry about stepping on the seats or anything like that. But this is so trashed right now. All these carpets are coming out. Everything is being taken out of this. For those of you looking to replace the weather stripping for around the windshield, this is the part name and PC code for this part from Precision Replacement Parts. And there's their emblem. First word in windshield installation parts. And here is also the UPS code sticker for that part. And this is what it comes with. It came with the push pins right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 push pins. And how this goes together is first we gotta untangle this stupid thing. Is like that. There you go. And you got 2 push pins down here, 2 push pins down here, a push pin here, and also right here. So if we come over to the actual molding, we can see that one screw is still there, another screw is gone, and there's the 2 spots for it. So where did the other screw go? Let's see if I can find it. So it's in here. So there is no second screw on this one because there's actually no hole for the second screw in the body. So we only have the one screw right here. So let's get that out. And it looks like it's the same that goes for this side, where there's only one screw and no other screw hole for the second screw location, which would be right here. So there's one there, and I only see one screw in the body. We're going to try and get this off as easily as possible, and it looks like it can't come off any easier. Oh yeah, we forgot to get these screws up here. This one right here, and the other one on the other side. So let me get those, and we'll get that taken care of. But it's coming off really easy. Same thing, self-tapping screw. So we get that, and look at that, it's just peeling right off. Boom. There you go. There's the weather stripping to that. There's only one issue though. There's only one big issue. Look at the rust along here. This thing has been in such destroyed condition, sitting out in the weather all its life, that the upper pieces are starting to rust away from their mounts along the edge. So we'll do our best to clean that and see that there's no rust down the sides on either side. Just up here. Actually see it right in there too, in the top of the windshield as well. That's too bad. That's too bad. I don't know if that can be replaced. But we're going to clean it up and see how it goes. So the rust spots up here are still a little damp, so I'm going to try and dry them out and then scrub them again and then vacuum up again. Alright, now that we've got the rust spots dried, I'm going to hit them again with the wire brush and then clean them up one more time. Mask off real quick, and I'm going to get some primer on these spots so I don't have to worry about them rusting anymore. So it's masked off as best as I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do that all day long. So what you didn't catch on video is I primed it up. There you go. That's what it looks like right now. Yeah. Alright, and while this dries, what I can do is I can take this stuff off. It's no longer needed. And now that the masking's out of the way, we'll let it dry and go from there. Oh yeah, look at that. The old weather stripping has tears in it and it's falling apart. Well, we'll see how this goes back together. See how this goes back together. At least that one came out in one piece. What I forgot to do was clean out these gullies where a whole bunch of crud accumulated. So I'll get to that right now. So it's not only up here, but also down here and on both sides. So I cleaned these out as best I could right now. We're going to see how that fares with putting in the weather stripping and go from there. So let's get that done. And then I want to make sure that coming into here, that goes into there, because there's a groove on each side, the bottom and the top. And we got to put that in the bottom and that in the top. So we're going to make sure that we get the bottom in all the way down. And then, like we did yesterday, whoop, and then, like we did yesterday, we'll tuck in the top. So this needed to come down a little bit more, and we got to put in some filler in there, in that gap right there, and then a little up here to watertight that. All right, and like we did on the other side, we're going to do the same thing on here. We're going to get this corner in place, and we're going to go down the side and get it squared away. I know I keep stepping in front of the camera here, but let's see if we can get a better angle here. That leaves us with across the top. Alright, so now that we have both sides done, we're going to do across the top of the window frame and get this done. Same thing. It has two ridges, one for the back, one for the back, and one for the front. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did and tuck the front in and then slip the back in. Alright, so all the way across, I'm going to get the front in, and at the same time I'm going to tuck in a little bit of the back. All right. And that is now in. That's awesome. So we need to put some body fill, not filler, but rubberized compound in there. We need to put a little right there. Okay, this is all in and nice. And you can see right here, there's a screw there, there's a screw there. You can see how it raised. There's a screw there. And that's also where the rust happened. We need to put a little body filler right there. And again, down here on this one. And that's that. And then we're, not filler, but paste or rubberized compound, whatever we're going to find. I got to go find some in the garage. But yeah, she's in. And she's looking good. Same thing on this side. Looking good. All the way up and down. That's freaking awesome. So I was looking over the target top and I'm seeing that there is not any real damage to the seals at all. These seals look really good. I mean, there's a nick there, but that's about it, and a nick here. There's a couple nicks here and there, but outside of that, these seals look really good. So I'm going to leave these seals on for right now, and I'm going to get the target top put back on. I'm going to clean up these pins here, and that one, of course, I had to take out, disconnect, because that's the one with the stripped out screw. So we will get these put in and go from there. Alright, so it looks good there. Over here, it does not. And it goes to there. And here, it goes to there. So, the frame warp on this thing. Alright, what I'm seeing is not only on the outside is it not lining up, but on the inside, you can see that it's off on both sides, and when I look in here and I push the bolt up, it is about 1/4 of an inch off center. So I'm wondering if the frame is twisted while it's when I put it up on the jack stand. So I'm going to jack up one end and see what I can do here to maybe straighten it out. Bang! Look at that. Now lining up. And it's lining up inside correctly as well. So what happened was, it was actually twisted because it wasn't sitting properly on the jack stands. Alright. Let's go forward. Let's get this target top mounted in and go on to the next thing. And that's it for the target top. It's on. Let's check out those seals. So with me deciding to leave the target top seal in place because they're not that bad, that just leaves now the door panel and going around that seal around there, which I'm going to do another day. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next video.